Hello guys, this is Eric Day from Asia. Welcome back to my channel. Today is 2023, 18th of January. Thank you so much guys for coming back into this live Forex trading plan. Alright, yes, today is Wednesday, yep, and just a little reminder, yeah, tomorrow I have one more day for this week and I will be going for a break for the Chinese Lunar New Year. Right, so we will not be having any live forex trading plan analysis for on Friday onwards until the 25th of January. I will be back. All right. Okay. So once again, yeah, thank you so much for coming back here, and let's go into our MT4. Right. So yeah, right now I'm with my Aussie cat. So Aussie cat very straightforward. Right now we are into our buying. So bull is running is good for the buyers. Sellers have to stay away. Well, for Aussie franc, the bull is running as well. So tentatively, buyers can take note. We still have a good space up there for the resistance to go. So tentatively, by looking into this, we still have about 80 pips of space to go. All right. So yeah, let's move on to Aussie yen. Well, Aussie yen today we are in the bear, but the BOJ has announced that they're going to remain everything. Okay, keep it unchanged. So I think things are still going very strong for the yen. No, sorry, not going very strong for the yen. It's still going for the very same for the yen. All right, so tentatively, all right, Aussie yen, we are still going strong against the yen. So for now, today, will it actually change the trend into the bull? Well, may not be. Right, may not be, because this green candle today, the impact is what's being caused by the high impact news. So by looking into this, let's see, we are being this it actually helped by the resistance over here. So pretty strong over here, I would say. So currently, by looking into this, okay, we are still looking into a situation that there may be a good chance for the selling. So perhaps later on in the live trading, okay, then we will maybe come back and take a look how it will be like, okay, before we take action, right? So that's for Aussie yen, and let's move into Aussie Kiwi. Well, Aussie Kiwi over here, looking into this Aussie Kiwi right now, we are in the bear. So for this one in the bear, all right, we are actually looking into a selling for today. So today, where are we going to look out for? Okay, as of now, the resistance is here, and then it actually created a lower resistance. The selling structure is coming in. So for the support wise, we are looking into this area here. So I think that's quite a good one, okay, because selling has started around yesterday. And today we are going to look out for the support level, which is about 30 pips away. Well, for Aussie Kiwi, yes, we want to take a look for selling. All right, so there is one point here. Okay, so for Aussie dollar, let's take a look at Aussie dollar. Well, Aussie dollar over here, we are still looking at buying. Okay, so buying is still possible. But today, will there be any chance that we are looking out for any support that will give us some selling opportunity? Well, probably I would say that may not be, because today the resistance is still up there and we are still moving to resistance, as we can see. And now the support has been tested since yesterday and created and tested here over here. So today for the Aussie dollar, for the support wise, okay, we are actually pretty near here unless it breaks into the selling area. Then we will have a chance for the selling for the Aussie dollar to about 36 pips there. Okay, so for Aussie dollar, there may be a chance. Okay, so we will just put this Aussie dollar into our watch list. Later on, we can come back and take a look if it breaks into the selling zone. All right. For Euro Aussie, let's take a look at Euro Aussie. Well, Euro Aussie over here, we are into the bear. All right, they started the bear running. Okay, so looks like today we're going to look out for selling as well. So for now, we are now on the support for Euro Aussie. We still have a good space down there. Okay, so if this support is broken, we will be looking out for this as well, about 127 pips down there. Well, that's a good one. Okay, the resistance is here, and now waiting for Euro Aussie to break the support before we can take a spot. Okay, Yeah, for Euro Aussie, I'm going to put this watch list. Euro CAD over here. Well, Euro CAD, as we can see, we are now moving into the bear. Well, since the bear is actually still up there, the resistance is still up there running now. The whole situation here is running in the bull. Now it's turning into the transition of the bear. So let's take a look. Okay, over here. Will there be a chance that actually we are going to look out for any selling? Yes, we will have a chance. The selling opportunity is really very nice, very good, very big space down there, and actually we are here for the resistance. So over at this point here, the resistance seems like for the EuroCAD, it just seems like I just go into the selling, and I think it is still good for EuroCAD to go for a selling right now. It's just about there's a new cycle of selling for the past 4 hours here, and we need to wait for another round of a new cycle to continue selling. So probably we will need to wait for a little while. All right. So I'm going to put EuroCAD into my watch list, and later on we will take a look if there's a chance to enter for the trade. All right. Hi, Wasim. Good morning to you. Namaste. Right. So yep. And Euro yen. Well, Euro yen, we are in the bear. Of course, same thing because of the BOJ announcement, and it has weakening the yen, and it still go pretty high up there to look out for the resistance before it actually come down for a selling. So I will say that for the yen today, we will avoid trading on the yen today, right? Okay, so for the Euro Kiwi, we are in the bear. Well, we are over here in the bear. So the bull has came in, and the transition, we are still maintaining in the bear. So for Euro Kiwi, I will say that there's a very good chance that we are going to go for a selling. Today, right now, we are on the support. Wait for it to break the support retest, and we have another round to go, which I see that a very good chance of 125 pips there. So Euro Kiwi, yeah, I'm going to put Euro Kiwi into my watch list for selling, and it is a very, very nice one. Okay, after it breaks the support. Okay, for Euro Dollar. Well, Euro Dollar over here. Let's see Euro Dollar. We are now in the bear or bull. We are now in the bull. So are we transiting down into the bear? By looking into this situation, the Euro Dollar is actually looking for a support. So let's see where is the support level. I will say the support level 1, 2 here. Right. So this is the support level. So in this case, since it's looking for support, we still have 55 pips, while it is looking for support. So I will still suggest a selling. Although we are having an anti-trend, okay, for Euro Dollar, but we still got a chance to sell down. Okay. So by selling on the Euro Dollar, it is going against the trend. Okay. To look out for support before it goes back for the buying. And we'll just put a symbol behind so that everybody will know. Okay. All right, Pound Aussie. Let's take a look at Pound Aussie. Pound Aussie, generally, we're looking out for the bull, but it has turned into the transition of the bear. So let's look out for any chance that we are actually looking for selling, right? So first of all, selling, I want the resistance. So that means to say over at this point here, we are looking for this resistance before we actually start selling. So this is only the first level. As we can see, there are another level which has not been tested yet. So how Aussie, maybe, yeah, it looks like it will still go for a buy. All right. Then after that, test on the resistance, then we'll have a chance for selling down. Well, when it actually happens in our plan, it depends largely whether it touches the resistance and the resistance able to hold. So tentatively, I'm going to put this aside first and let's hold it first. All right. We'll come back later on. All right. So for PoundCAD, as for PoundCAD over here, let's look at PoundCAD over here. In general terms here, general analysis here, we can see the bull is running. It seems like it's still in the bull. Well, let's check. Are we in the selling already? Okay, we have been into the transition. The bull is slightly steam off a bit, and today, let's see if we got a chance here for the selling here. Well, let's see. The resistance has been tested into this area here. Right, so now it seems like we still have a little bit to test on before it goes down. So at this point here, all right, it shows that the selling in this here, it's still possible to look out for the support, which the support is actually slightly above here, right? Then this is one area that we can take note. However, there's one area here we also need to note because of our power CAD over here, we still have about 31 pips that it will come down to set up for support to go for a higher high. So for pound CAD, there may be a chance, okay, for selling, but it's a very small chance. Then probably we may want to skip this first. Okay, we will come back in the pound CAD later on in the live trading before we make a decision for this. Alright, for pound franc, let's take a look at pound franc. Well, pound franc at this point here, pound franc, as we can see, is hovering around this area. So we are in the bull. We are still in the bull. We are in the bull, running in this area. But is there a chance for the selling today? I see that there may not be a chance because they are still trying to test on the resistance. So I'm going to skip this as well. Right. So for pound yen, because of the news, once again, it has we are in the bear, but it has because of the news, it has been pushed up. Okay, to test the resistance. Well, will this actually go for a higher one to take out the liquidity over here? Then it depends whether it will break the resistance or not. Okay, so for now, and I will say that for pound yen, we will stay away for now first. Okay, although we are on the resistance, just slightly a little bit more to reach the resistance. Okay, so let's wait for it to reach the resistance, and later on we will come back and take a look how it is. Okay, so for pound kiwi is quite flat over here today, right? So although it's showing some selling over at this point, well, as we can see from here, we have a markdown over here with this area here as if you can see, this is some sort of accumulation. So it can be a little bit tricky, okay, and there's no sign of direction yet. Although if you're using a white golf, the white golf is actually showing some buying signal. Okay, so I will prefer to stay away from this right now until it break out of the range. Then we will make our decision for that. Okay, so because tentatively, if you can see, okay, it is very difficult. It's like we do not know where it will go, right? So I would prefer to stay away for a while before we make a decision, right? Okay, so for pound dollar, well, pound dollar today in the trend from here climbing up in the bull, when it went into a transition, but it failed to break further, and it's now coming back here. So coming back into the bull, running up to test and to take out the liquidity. Well, would there be a chance that the pound dollar is going for a selling? Same thing. Yesterday, I was saying that once this area here is very difficult to trade, once it break out, then the buying will be coming. Well, indeed it came in yesterday until it tested on the resistance. Now we are still on the resistance. We've been hovering around the resistance for quite a while, a number of hours here. Well, and we are still looking for the testing of the resistance, the outcome of the testing. Okay, so tentatively we don't make any decision right now. Right, so later on when the London market is open, then we will decide what to do with that. Okay, so that's for pound dollar. Right, so for dollar CAD, let's take a look at dollar CAD. Yeah, dollar CAD over here. Well, dollar CAD, we are in the bear. So for now, the bull has steamed off into transition of the bear. So the bear is actually running. So tentatively looking for selling over at this point here. Resistance has no change, support has no change. Yep, we will look out for these two areas. Well, for dollar CAD, I'm going to put this into my watch list later on, and we can come back and take a look. For dollar franc, we are already in the bear. All right, in the bear is testing on the support. Well, as you can see, it's been testing around this area for quite a while. And let's take a look. Right, for dollar franc, we have actually tested once into the support is where the support sits here. Right, so if the resistance is being tested once again, right, and it's not breaking above, there may be a good chance that it will still come back into the support area, which means to say selling is still possible, but we need a resistance. So that means to say it will still go up for a little while, then come back here, right? Unless the resistance here is able to hold the price down immediately, then we will have a chance for selling from here to this area of 38 pips. Okay, so that's for dollar franc. So for dollar franc, right now what we are going to do is that, okay, we will need to wait and observe for a little while because we are on the resistance showing no direction for now yet. Okay, then I would prefer to wait for a while, but most likely it should still go up to test on the resistance up here before it goes down. Okay, yep. And for dollar yen, dollar yen over here, as we can see, same thing, we are being affected by the news, so we are in the bear. But is it a good time for selling today? Well, there may be a good chance. We are right now on to looking for a resistance level. Well, for this area of resistance is over at this point here, but will it actually break further up to look out for the resistance up here? Possible. Okay, possible. So that means to say it may still go up to test onto this 325 pips there. Wow, that's a lot of pips, am I right? Okay, but tentatively, by looking into this right now, I will still see dollar yen may have a good chance because dollar yen, it needs a support, a concrete support to go up if it's going back for a buy. Well, so today, by looking into this dollar yen, right, the support is the same, no change. Okay, so let's observe the dollar yen later on if there's a chance for the selling. Okay, yeah, and well, for dollar yen, I'm going to put this dollar yen into my watch list. Okay, later on we will take a look how it's on. Alright, so let's quickly take a look at Bitcoin over here. The Bitcoin we are staying at 21.3, so 21,003 we are still there, no change, not much changes here. So let's observe, alright, because I think they are also waiting for some news to release, and I see that maybe there's a big drop. Okay, alright. Okay, so for the gold, well, for the gold, we are on the climbing. Now we are on the 18. Are we on the right now? Where are we? Well, we are between 18,008 about that. 18,009, 18,009. No, 19,000. Sorry. Okay, so currently, okay, over here. So at this point here, we are looking at 18,097. Okay, so are we looking for buy or sell? Currently, if you are looking, I'm still looking at the price of 1973. Okay, so 1973 is still highly possible. Well, but for before it hits on the 1973, you will see that right now we should be looking into of let's have a short-term one. Okay, I will still see there may be a good chance here. Right. Okay. There's still a good chance over here. So between this 1917, right, about 1917. Okay, so we are still looking for 1917, but then again is that it needs a support. So 1895 may be the one that it will going to take out. Okay, 1985, I think. Yeah. Oh no, sorry, it should be 1893. So it should take a right down to the 1893 before it take a buy. So this part here we also need to take note for the gold, right? Okay, so I guess that should be all for now. Let's take a look at what are we focusing on today. Let's see. Right. Now let me flash it out for everybody so everybody can have a look. What are we having so that we know what to do. Right. And yeah, we are going to take a look at Aussie Kiwi, Aussie dollar, Euro Aussie, Euro CAD, Euro Kiwi, Euro dollar, dollar CAD, and dollar yen for selling. Right, so there are certain currency pairs that we will need to take a look during the live trading. So do stay tuned with us. Right, for the live trading later on, I will be coming in for live trade with you as usual for 3 hours. We can discuss our trade now there, and we will take the trade together to take the profit together as well. Okay. Alright guys, so do remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I believe it will greatly help you in your live trading later on. So with this, alright, I will see you later. And this is Eric Day from ACS Learning Hub. See you